James Gunn talks about the tone of Superman Legacy, the J.J. Abrams Black Superman movie is still happening, and the Justice League Unlimited animated series are coming to Netflix. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video, bringing you up to speed on everything that took place in the world of Superman from April 26th to May 2nd, 2023. Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Before we check out these news stories and more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell so you'll receive a notification each time we post a new video. In movie news, in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, co-CEO of DC Studios, James Gunn spoke about the challenges of making a Superman movie, the tone of the film, and why it took so long for him to agree to take on Superman. He said, "How can I make it different from the Superman movies that have been made so far, but also have it respect all the Superman movies that have been made so far? So it just took me some time to try figure it out." He also confirms that the new Superman movie won't be a comedy, nothing like Guardians or other films he's been famous for. Talking to Variety, James Gunn explained that while they have some really great choices in mind when it comes to casting the lead role in the upcoming Superman Legacy film, he does have an idea in mind for how he wants the character portrayed.
But it has to be somebody who is, has all the humanity that Superman has, but he's also an alien. It's got to be somebody who has the kindness and the compassion that Superman has, and it has to be somebody that you want to give you want to give a hug. I think it's, all the Supermen have been good, and so we just have to add to that story.
Superman Legacy is scheduled to be released July 11, 2025. Back in April 2022, rumours were that writer Ta-Nehisi Coates had submitted his script for the J.J. Abrams produced Superman movie about a black Kal-El Clark Kent. Then, with everything that has happened since, it was assumed that the project was dead in the wake of the newly announced DC Studios. However, that might not be the case. Speaking with IO9, James Gunn revealed that his new film, Superman Legacy, doesn't necessarily mean that the other film can't still happen. He said, "Those two things are totally unrelated. That's an exciting movie. I know that Chantel Nong, who is the executive on that project, is extremely excited about it. So if it comes in and it's great, which I haven't read the script, and if the timing is right, that could absolutely happen. That's totally unrelated. It would be an Elseworlds tale like Joker." From what we know, the movie is supposed to be all about a black Kal-El Clark Kent, with Michael B. Jordan as the actor long rumoured connected with the role, although we'll wait to see what happens. This past weekend saw Zack Snyder's 3-day Full Circle event take place in Pasadena, California, where screening Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, Zack was joined by special guests for Q&A panels, which were live streamed online. We have videos of all three Q&A panels on our website. Here's a snippet from one of them.
Well, it's this whole thing with
Ares and Zeus,
the gods and Ares and Zeus, and whether or not Zeus was really possibly a Kryptonian,
yes.
and that Wonder Woman's powers. Anyway, you can sort of see where that's going.
Interesting idea. Warner Brothers Animation announced that the next film in the DC animated universe will be Justice League Warworld. Until now, the Justice League has been a loose association of superpowered individuals, but when they are swept away to Warworld, a place of unending brutal gladiatorial combat, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman and the others must somehow unite to form an unbeatable resistance able to lead an entire planet to freedom. Justice League Warworld will be released later this year. In TV news, Superman homepage reviewer Michael Bailey submitted his review of last week's episode of Superman and Lois. Titled Of Sound Mind, Michael gave this episode a 4 out of 5 score, saying, "This was a solid episode. It had some issues, but the thing about this show is that even the episodes that didn't 100% stick the landing are still entertaining." You can read his full review at our website. The latest episode of Superman and Lois aired on the CW on Tuesday night. Titled Forever and Always, in this episode, Lois and Clark dig deeper on Bruno Mannheim, starting with his connection to Hobbs Bay Medical Center, while Jonathan and Jordan panic at home over Lois's dire diagnosis. Meanwhile, Mateo comes to Smallville to meet John Henry for the first time, and Sarah and Chrissy start to break the ice. Look for our review of this episode to be published on our website in the coming days. HBO Max released a gallery of 6 character cards ahead of the final episodes of Titans. There are just 2 episodes remaining for the series. The penultimate episode, which is titled Project Starfire, will be available Thursday, May 4th. The series finale, which is titled Titans Forever, will be available to watch on Thursday, May 11th. Netflix subscribers will be happy to learn that both Justice League and Justice League Unlimited are being added to the streaming service for May. Both seasons of Justice League and both seasons of Justice League Unlimited will be available to stream from May 8th. On the comic book side of things, here are the comic books available for Superman fans from May 2nd, and they include Adventures of Superman John Kent #3, which comes in 3 different variant covers, Justice League Volume 3 Leagues of Chaos hardcover, Superman Space Age hardcover, and Superman the 85th Anniversary Collection trade paperback. Our reviewer Craig Beamer has submitted his review of Adventures of Superman John Kent #3, giving it a 3 out of 5, saying, "I'm curious to see how Taylor presents Superman's point of view versus Batman's." And you can read his full review at our website. Superman is by your side with these sharply designed lapel pins. Wear them on your clothes or pin them to your bag or backpack. Get this DC Comics Superman logo coloured pewter lapel pin for $10.44. And how about this DC Superman Man of Steel logo pewter lapel pin, yours for $11.20. These and other Superman pins are available through the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. Well, before we get into the rest of this week's news, if you're finding this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then as always, please leave a thumbs up and a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Also, if you'd like to support the Superman homepage, and why wouldn't you, then you can become an official member of our YouTube channel with different levels of perks. All you have to do is click the join button below, or you can become a sponsor through patreon.com/Superman homepage. So in the rest of this week's news, Weta Workshop is now taking pre-orders for Zack Snyder's Justice League Trinity 1/6 scale statues. Looking at the Man of Steel, he represents the quintessential nature of superheroes, a paragon of strength and overwhelming might in the hands of one individual. His struggles are less a question of whether he can beat his foes, but whether he can overcome the crushing weight of expectations and responsibility that come along with such powers. The Trinity series is open edition and has been tailor-made to fit beautifully on your shelf. Priced at $399.99 US and expected to ship in July 2024, you can pre-order your Zack Snyder's Justice League Superman Trinity Series 1 scale statue through our website, and the link leads to the Batman and Wonder Woman versions as well. DC posted a YouTube video highlighting the character of Supergirl.
Uncle Jor-El was like my father. They both believed the planet was doomed, which is why my father also built a ship.
You'll journey to Earth to look after your baby cousin, Kal-El. Because of the Earth's yellow sun, you'll have great powers on this planet. You will do extraordinary things.
You and I are the last survivors of the House of El. I had to come back to the one place in the universe I have family.
You belong to the House of El, Kara. A house of hope. Never forget that.
I won't lose another home.
Earth doesn't have just one hero anymore. Now it has Supergirl.
The New Zealand Mint is now taking orders for their series of Superman 85th Anniversary coins. Created in partnership with Warner Brothers Consumer Products, each special memento arrives in a vibrant anniversary-themed box. Printed on the back is a certificate of authenticity and the coin's unique serial number in the limited mintage of 1938 to reflect the year Superman was introduced to the world, 1938. Priced at $109 US, order your Superman 85th Anniversary 1 ounce silver coin today. The Superman 85th Anniversary silver coin is also available in a 3 ounce silver version for $299 US, and as a special 1/4 ounce gold coin for $800 US. Find the link at our website. Superman fans in Indiana, Pennsylvania and Dortmund, Germany will want to get along to local conventions taking place next weekend, as a number of Superman celebrities will be in attendance. Indiana Comic Convention in Indianapolis will take place across May 5th to May 7th. Paul Williams, the voice of Brainiac in Superman Red Son, and Tim Daly, the voice of Superman in Superman the Animated Series, will be there on Saturday and Sunday, while John Glover, who played Lionel Luthor on the TV series Smallville, will be there across all 3 days. Contropolis, Pennsylvania is on from May 5th to May 7th. Elena Huffman, who played Black Canary on Smallville, will be there for all 3 days. Sam Witwer, who played Davis Bloom on Smallville, and Ben Lockwood on Supergirl will be there on Saturday and Sunday only. German Comic-Con in Dortmund, Germany is on from May 6th to May 7th. Peter Facinelli, who played Maxwell Lord on Supergirl, will be there on both days, as will Brandon Routh, Kristen Kruk, and David Ajala, who portrayed Manchester Black on Supergirl. Last but by no means least, the Superman homepage Super Trivia Quiz has been updated for the start of the new month, and the 3 questions we're asking you this time around are: what was the title of the final episode of the 1950s Adventures of Superman TV series? When Superman attempted to catch the bus thrown by the villains in the movie Superman 2, what company's truck did he and the bus smash into? And what was the name of the crab fishing boat Clark Kent worked on in the movie Man of Steel? If you think you know the answers to all 3 questions, come by our website now to submit your entry. Just head to supermanhomepage.com/trivia. That's all the news there was for the week April 26th to May 3rd. I'm Steve Younis. I'll see you next week.